A State Farm executive has been fired after making comments about the insurance company's recent rate hikes following the devastating LA fires.
Eyewitness News reporter Mark Robles is live in the newsroom with more on what the company is now saying. Mark?
Yeah, David and Ellen, good afternoon. Pretty shocking chain of events here. This was a State Farm insurance top executive fired after an undercover video appears to show him talking about rate hikes. What's worse, the comments were made in reference to fire victims in the Pacific Palisades. Now, the video, it may be difficult to hear, but there are subtitles.
Where the Palisades are, there should never be houses built where like people want to be built in areas where there are like natural areas around them for their ego, but they're also, it's a desert.
Hayden Kirkpatrick was a vice president for innovation and venture capital at State Farm. According to reporting from the LA Times, he was recorded during a Tinder date saying that a request for rate hikes was kind of orchestrated, but not in the way you would think. In the video, he appears to describe a bargaining situation with the Department of Insurance. He describes a final bargaining chip of threatening to cancel policies. State Farm General, the company's California subsidiary, has filed for emergency 22% rate hike for its homeowner policies. It cites the fires and a $5 billion decline in its surplus account over the last decade. State Farm sent us this statement saying, "These assertions are inaccurate and in no way represent the views of State Farm. They do not reflect our position regarding the victims of this tragedy, the commitment we have demonstrated to the people of California, or our hiring practices across the company." They also confirmed that Kirkpatrick is no longer affiliated with State Farm. He has made comments telling the LA Times that he believes that Tinder date where the video was recorded was a setup. We reached out to Kirkpatrick ourselves. We have not yet heard back. Meanwhile, the California Department of Insurance says, quote, "We want answers from State Farm. This only raises more questions." Live in the newsroom, Mark Robles, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. David, back to you.